Coming up next, Thundercats.
Two. Hello?
Megaplex.
Hello?
House of Pounds.
Is there anybody out there? I didn't hear anybody. Is anybody out there? Omni, get out here.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Everybody, welcome to the House of Pounds.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to House of Pounds 2025. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It feels like we were just here.
We were.
Except in a different room. It looked very similar.
Yeah, we were helping set up. We were just here. Everybody, I'm one of your co-hosts, KP, and this is my co-host, Omni.
Hello, everybody. I'm the programming lead in Megaplex, Omni. Hello. And we got, of course, a lot of stuff to go through very, very quickly. So, without further ado here, one, of course, we want to welcome you all to Megaplex this year. It has been so much planning. It has been so much time spent making this experience the best thing for all of you, because we love doing it for you. But we do want to really, real quick, talk about something that happened about last night.
Yes. How many of you were in the line last night? Okay. So we want to kind of acknowledge the fact that we know the lines have been a little long and they continue to be a bit long. There are more of you that picked up your registrations last night than all of the people that attended Megaplex about 4 years ago.
Yeah. So
that the entire attendance plus picked up their badges last night.
Yeah,
that doesn't include the people in line now.
Just a few thousand people in one night. No big deal. So everything's okay.
We actually were talking, the convention executives and the convention planners have actually been talking. I think we have something. We're going to work on it this weekend. We're going to develop, we're going to flesh out an idea. We think we have something, and you'll like it. We're going to talk about that at closing, but we did want to thank you for your patience.
Yes, very much.
We are definitely sensitive to what's going on. We want you to have absolutely the best experience you possibly can, because we take Megaplex personally. We have heard what you had to say. We're working on it. We will fix it, and we will be better.
Absolutely.
Okay?
We do see the things here, we know. We know, and I promise you, everyone on staff is trying their best. And it all requires just a little bit of patience, a little bit more communication, but we are going to do better for you guys next year. So we hear it. Please send your feedback to us in any way possible. Emails are perfect. We have a feedback channel for that. You'll see some things on our social medias about some feedback for us. Please let us know what you think we could do better. Absolutely, anytime, because that's, if you guys don't tell us what's wrong, even though we can see it, we can't fix it for you.
Yeah, this is your con. This isn't us. We're conduit. This is your con. So we definitely want to be better for you.
I'm contractually obligated to be here.
Yeah. So with that.
Yeah, so without further ado, let's go on to the show, right? All right. So, first of all, I feel like we're missing someone.
I think we're missing two people.
We're missing a very furry someone.
Yeah, I think we are.
Hi.
Wait a minute. Where's Pounce?
Where is Pounce?
This is the House of Pounce. Where's Pounce? Pounce. Everybody, in the audience, yell Pounce. There he is.
Everybody. Hey, Pounce. We've been running around all weekend, haven't we, already? I know.
Now, everybody knows House of Pounce is actually a 90s style cartoon show.
What?
What do you think about Pounce and his little 90s style getup?
It's so cool. And we won't talk about all the outfits that we did buy that did not fit.
Hey, Pounce, can you Vogue for us? Okay, that's not voguing, that's standing with style.
Hey, that is voguing, it's just looking good.
But yeah, we got Pounce. He is the mascot for Megaplex. He is here to help host the House of Pounce, and he is a conduit for all the fun. If you see Pounce walking around, please stop. He'll take photographs. If you want to make a donation in the name of Pounce to our charity, which we will be talking about in just a little bit, please do so. If you do it in the name of Pounce, he will give you a great big smile. Look at the kitty smile.
Oh, you could never say no to that face. Give it money. And also, I feel like we're missing a couple other people up on
I
the
think
stage,
we
right?
are. So we have two amazing guests of honor.
Absolutely
The first
proud of guests of
guest
honor.
is going to be someone from the furry fandom. And for those of you that have lived in Orlando, he actually lived down here for a while. He's been living up in Pennsylvania, but he's back down for a visit. Everybody, big round of applause for the guy who created a lot of those fun cartoons you saw when you were walking in. Big applause, Dingo-Roo! Everybody, Dingo. Everybody's favorite cartoon violence cartoonist.
I am partial to that, yes.
Everybody, Dingo, you want to talk to everybody real quick? Introduce yourself, some things you might have been working on?
Sure, hi, my name is Dingaroo. I've been drawing cartoons for about 15 or so years professionally in the fandom. Lately, I've been doing a lot of streaming on Twitch, TikTok, etc. Would love to do some more animation work, as you've seen on the demo reel. I look forward to drawing all of you. Cartooning is part of who I am, who I identify as. So completely honored to be here, and looking forward to having a fantastic weekend for everybody. Honestly, it's going to be a great time.
Now, you have a table in the dealer's room, do you not?
I do, yes. I'll be doing some little bit of merch, a little tune merch, whatever.
And
first time,
This shirt is brand new, is it not?
It is brand new, yes, yeah. It's my first time dealing at all. So I'll be doing some stickers, t-shirts, stuff
And
like that.
I believe Dingo's table is A15
Yes.
in the dealer's room. So if you want to stop by, maybe get a photo with Dingo, maybe ask him to do a drawing, a doodle, buy some merch. He'll be able to tell you yes or no. He'll sell you stuff. He'll smile at you and warm your heart like he warmed everybody's heart down here in Florida.
I'll have a few of my characters out and about. So Dingaroo will be out, Murphy Coyote, saw him do a little dance on the demo reel. So just feel free to stop me, say hi. Would love to talk to y'all, and yeah, just look forward to a great weekend.
Oh, and one more thing. If anybody wanted a photo op of this guest of honor and this special kitty, stand right here. Everybody, here's your photo op real quick. Pounce and Dingo-Roo together. Everybody, big round of applause. Thanks, Dingo.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, if you're bringing them on, hang out over here.
And we have one other guest of honor.
I don't even know to begin to know how to introduce this person, so I'm gonna let you do it because.
Yeah. So, are we going to show the video again, real quick?
I think are we?
I think there's a little bit of a video clip we're going to show on the screens real quick. Anybody who knows 1990s cartoons is familiar with this gent's work.
I lived them. Yeah, absolutely. And when we first heard that we may have had this guest of honor attending, I was like, no way. Are you serious?
He is
the voice of my childhood, personally.
He is
Absolutely.
also one of the sweetest, nicest guys you will ever meet. If we're going to show a little bit of a clip, let's show it right now.
Let's see.
Just a bit of a clip. We have it. We were showing it earlier.
Hey, KP, never mind. No, honestly, we don't need a video.
I don't think we need a video because.
Need a video.
Everybody, please welcome to the stage. We are so honored to have him, Charlie Adler. Hey, Charlie, welcome to Orlando. Welcome to Megaplex.
And I am
You've
lucky that
you've met furries before, right? And this is Pounce. Is that my car?
Well, thanks for the mic work. I'm so loud you can hear me in, I don't know, Orlando, Tampa.
Schenectady.
Connected.
So, Charlie, you've done work for lots and lots of shows, and you told me backstage, sometimes you've done so many of them, you can't remember all of them.
Well, that and dementia. So, do you see the shirt he's wearing? He told me last night he was going to wear a Rocco shirt. You'd think, right? So he shows up. I don't notice it. I don't as much as say, kiss my ass or how do you do. I'm talking to him. And then he mentions Rocco, and I went, oh shit, he's wearing the shirt. And I looked down and I thought, that's how long it takes me to catch up. Because I'm usually looking at eyes, you know.
So we have a little surprise
Uh-oh.
for Charlie. Those of you that were waiting in the line, we kind of did a little rehearsal of this. Charlie, we're going to do a salute to you by doing a little voice acting work with all of our attendees that are in the audience. Does everybody remember what we were talking about in the line coming in? All right, everybody, remember your cue. Hold on. Counts, will you hold this right here? I have to do the hand gesture.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Mrs. Bighead?
Everybody, that is for Charlie Adler, including Rocco's mother and wife.
Thank you so much for participating.
And just so you guys know, you are all now uncredited voice actors for the House of Pounce. Unfortunately, we can't put all your names on the screen because they'd have to be this big and it would look like just a bunch of Morse code dots. But there's 2 rows of them.
Hello, Mr. Bighead.
Hello, darling. What are you wearing?
Nothing different?
Excuse me, darling. I can't see you. Describe it to me.
Well, usually I'm wearing this shirt and no pants.
Oh, I like the no pants part, darling.
Thanks,
Do you
Charlie.
deliver?
Only if you tip Uber drivers.
I will tip you, yes.
Everybody, Charlie Adler. There's one voice that he did at a previous furry convention. I don't know if it's appropriate, but we're going to do it anyway.
Ooh! Oh!
This is the red guy.
Oh!
Is this a voice or?
Oh!
And see, the problem is you'll never know if
A
Charlie's
salute to cow and chicken, everyone.
Round of applause, everybody.
For those that want to meet Charlie a little later, we're going to be doing this Meet the Guest of Honor and Box of Lies in this room a little bit later. He will be in the dealer's room at table F25. If you want to stop by, he's got some merch. He can talk. He can do whatever you want. So long as his husband approves.
I can do your windows, I can vacuum, I can do dishes.
A real Renaissance man.
I
Charlie
don't do
Adler.
windows.
I do windows. I can do bikini waxes.
Right here?
All right. Was there anything else you wanted to say to all of our friends?
No, I just want to see how she signs bikini wax.
A round of applause, of course, for our interpretation services. We are so happy to have them.
Everybody, hopefully this is an indication of how much fun you're going to have this weekend. Give a big round of applause to our other guest of honor, Charlie Adler.
All right, my friends, we got to go move on to some business.
Thanks,
of course.
guys.
Yeah,
We're gonna do a
guys.
little housekeeping, and then we're gonna be
housekeeping and
stuff.
we'll see you in a
Thanks,
few.
guys.
Yep.
All right, how do we top that?
We don't.
We don't.
A live Mrs. Bighead was not on the schedule for today.
For there we go, a commercial sponsor.
Oh, speaking of commercial sponsoring, as we even said last year, we do have a lot of sponsors. Megaplex is growing so fast, and it's getting a lot of attention from the real world. And we do, of course, have a lot of furry-owned businesses and that we always like working with. A few sponsors we have this year, returning sponsor, we have Blue Wolf Studios. They do custom leather craft. They're, of course, giving me the deals in. Amazing work. If you see our chairman running around, he has a harness on. That is custom craft from them. Super quality. Now we also have our returning sponsor, Harmony Healthcare. This is, of course, the desk across from the piano, underneath the rotunda, so you'll see it. And they are offering included free testing for STDs, so please go head over there, be educated, know your status, super important. And we're super happy working with them again this year. Now we also have a few new sponsors this year that I'm personally excited about.
Who could that be?
Who could it be? It's not like I threw it on a splash Lego like 20 minutes before we ran out here. So anyways, so we have Therm Apparel. Now if any of you happen to have a fursuit, you know it might get a little toasty. So we are really, really happy working with them in your headless lounge, specifically the one by panels 1 and 2. At the very front, near the front of the space, you're gonna find these kind of rectangular looking boxes, and they got like a little thing at the top. And what it's designed to do is chill things super, super fast. So if you stick a bottle of water in there, maybe give it 30 seconds, almost freezing. And that is sponsored by Thermapparel. We're super happy to work with them, and of course, help you guys not pass out from heat exhaustion. That's great, right? And we have just a couple other things. We have Chronicle Cards, another returning sponsor from last year. We're super happy to work with them. Of course, amazing little miniatures. If you guys, of course, are here for last year for D&D, I think they almost sold out of every miniature they had. Very incredibly high quality. And finally, one I'm personally a little biased for, but we have Part-Time Dragons also is one of our sponsors this year. If you're familiar with the webcomic, it is incredible. Yeah, we're super, super awesome. Part-Time Dragons working with us. They've been doing a lot of cool artwork for the con, and they are amazing people. So we have all the sponsors this year.
In addition to our sponsors, we do encourage everybody, please stop by the vendor room or the dealer room. There are a lot of amazing artists, artisans, creators, and merchants that are out there. There are way too many for us to be able to list them. And we want to make sure everybody understands, we're not trying to slight anybody, there's just too darn many of them now.
Yeah, there's so, I'm sure if you saw, the dealer's end is that big room where Main Events was last year, and there's so many vendors in there with so much cool merchandise, and you only have so much money. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff in there. Please, 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 of course, check it out, it's amazing. And also, I personally want to plug in there, we have something new going on this year. If any of your Florida locals are familiar with something called the Goblin Market, yeah, they are running, if you're familiar with their quest board, they are running that in the den, and they have, if you're not familiar, tons of instructions on how to use it. But basically, if you find a piece of merchandise that you're not a huge fan of, or it's a wrong size t-shirt, you can go put a little quest on that board. I have this, willing to trade for this. Super simple process, and they'll walk you through the whole thing. So please, please use that service. It is super, super awesome.
From a security perspective, there's one thing that I think we do need to mention. The convention center and the hotel are going to be very particular this particular year about security. There are, unfortunately, we're not trying to bring anybody down, but there are things happening in the world that sometimes necessitate us being a little bit more protective of your environment. We want you to feel safe at Megaplex above all else. This is a safe space, and I want you to understand that.
In every meaning of that phrase.
Yes. So it is important, if you are going to be in the con space, you have got to have your con badge with you. I know the lines are long, we're working on that. But if you're not in con space and you're getting ready to come in, if you don't have your con badge, our security will not allow you in. Also, if you exit, and we were told this last night, if you exit the building to go outside at night, you cannot re-enter through those same doors. You must go back through the lobby. That is for security purposes. We know it's a hassle, we understand that. However, with the world being the way it is, the only way that we can give you the protection you need to have a safe and fun weekend is to make sure that nobody enters through those doors after certain hours. So please, be mindful that if you leave the building out here for any reason, smoking, whatever, you cannot re-enter after a certain hour through those doors. You must go to the lobby to re-enter through an appropriate door. We apologize for that, but because of things that have happened in the world, even within the last couple of weeks, we have to keep you safe. So it's an inconvenience, but we thank you for your patience so that we can give you the best environment you can have.
Absolutely. I know sometimes it may seem like we have these really Byzantine processes and systems, but it's a lot of planning, a lot of forethought went into what we have going on here, and it's just for everybody's safety. And to, of course, like KP said, just so you all have a great weekend. And speaking of just some basic con etiquette, we talk about this, of course, every year at opening ceremonies. Of course, consent is key. Talking to people is a great way to get to know them. Don't kind of hover around them and just kind of, hey. But you know, if you're actually not sure exactly what your first Megaplex might be about, and or maybe it's your first time, do we have any first timers?
How many people, and I don't know if we can bring the house light up just a little bit.
Yeah.
How many people are here for the very first time to Megaplex?
Whoa!
How many people?
Right.
How many people? This is maybe not your first Megaplex, but this is your first furry convention at all.
Whoa! Awesome.
Welcome.
Yeah, solid.
Welcome.
Welcome to the fandom. You're never leaving.
We do have a panel specifically for people that are here for the first time. And if you've attended the panel before and you really enjoyed it because it can be funny, please come back. It's called This Is Your First Megaplex. It'll give you some handy tips on things that you need to know about furry conventions, how Megaplex operates, things that can help you have a really fun and easier weekend. It can be a little overwhelming. We are definitely anticipating well north of 8,000 people to be here, probably a much higher number than that.
Just a few people.
Yeah. I think I speak for Omni and Pounce and every single person here. We know every one of you has a choice when you can go to a furry convention. For some people, this is the only furry convention you'll have all year, but you have a choice of whether to come here or someplace else. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for choosing Megaplex. We know you can go anywhere you want. We are honored, just as we have guests of honor, we are honored that you chose to spend a weekend with us. We are gonna do our darndest to make it as fun and enjoyable as it can be for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. As KP was saying, 12:30, by the way. Don't be late, KP.
12:30 for...
12:30 for my first Megaplex. If you want to learn more about just how to do a convention. But the usual, you'll hear this a million times, so hear it again. 621, 6 hours of sleep a day. 2 meals preferably.
1 shower with soap.
With
soap.
And
The spritzer bottles from Disney with a fan on them do not count. And Axe body spray with no shower also does not count.
And that is not to shame anybody, it's not to judge anybody, but we want everyone's con experience to be as pleasant as possible, of course. And just following those very simple guidelines will hopefully make yours too. Also, speaking of the hotel, very, very similar to last year. We've got, of course, our main events all the way here in the back, our dealers down in the front, and registration, well, all of you have already been. And, but of course we also have the HIV testing. What else am I missing here from the hotel?
From the hotel perspective, we do want to make sure that people know that the hotel is also working under some constraints.
Yes, very much. Everyone's trying their best, I promise. That's all I can ever say when it comes to this sort of thing.
If we could add more elevators to the building, we would.
If I could carry every single one of you up the stairs myself, I would do it. But we just can't do those sorts of things.
Right, but please be mindful of the fact that the hotel staff is working as hard as they can. There was another event that was in here that went up to the very last minute to load out before we could start loading in. And unfortunately, that event dealt with the federal government and we didn't want to get audited.
Yeah, the IRS was here and we're like, don't look at us.
Right.
Don't ask how much these fursuits cost. But yeah, so let me kind of sneakily over here just make sure we're... okay.
And I do a little song
Thank
and
you,
dance.
Pounce. I'm totally not making sure we're running on time here. Speaking of things happening in this convention.
Oh, wait a minute. Badges. Don't forget.
For what? Oh, that's... We're getting to that.
Okay, just making sure.
We got it. So a few things that you are, for those first timers, a few staples at furry conventions are things like the dance competition. That is happening tomorrow. Yeah, we got our dancers here. Please go see these dances perform. They are amazing. And my personal favorite dance event actually is the following day, Floor Wars. If you haven't been, the energy is astronomical. It is such an incredible time. Some of the coolest performances you'll ever see. Please hit up the dance competition of Floor Wars. And a few things that I'm personally, as the programming lead, I have to hype up. But a few things going on just today that are, I think, personally, things are going to be really, really interesting for you guys. So we have a very strange event called ClownCon. Yeah, they are doing their darndest to set up for you guys right now over in second stage. That's going to be, ideally, 12 to 4-ish today. And then right after that, here in main events, we actually have, if you're a Scully, Skullfer, or just interested in that sort of aesthetic, they have a whole meet going on here later today. Please come visit it. They have a raffle. It is going to be awesome.
There's another thing that is on the schedule, and it's kind of integrated into the entire convention because it's not just a schedule thing, and that's our charity.
Oh, of course.
We will have a charity auction on Monday.
Yes, Monday.
Everything is shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
We started on Saturday, So it's on Monday.
Yeah, you guys are all messed up by the days changing, so are we. It's okay. Oh, what? Saturday? What, Saturday? Okay.
You want to talk a little bit about the charity? We are raising money for charity.
Our charity this year is the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando. And if you're not familiar, they are an amazing organization to work with. My own cat actually is from them. So they're amazing people to work with. Aren't they in here in the house? No, I don't think.
Do we have our charity here?
I don't hear a yell, and I don't hear Castor yelling at me from charity, so I think they are not. But that's okay, we can talk about them. You might see this QR code throughout the space. It is just how you can donate online. It is a $10 minimum donation online. Of course, we're trying to hit those. I don't remember what we did last year. It was a lot of money. Off the top of my head.
It was just $1. You got to raise that. You got to increase it.
Yeah, and my thing is, if we even raise at least $1, we at least did some good out in the world. So please, 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 of course, if you're seeing out here the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando, but if you want to come to that charity auction and raise even more money, KP himself will be here auctioning off a bunch of stuff, question marks, from people.
Yeah, one of the things that Megaplex does that's different. How many people, again, you've never been to Megaplex before? Raise your hands. All right. There is something special that we do that a lot of other cons don't do. We have commemorative posters. There is a poster that's part of closing ceremonies, and it uses artwork related to the theme of every year. They stay with the convention. We use them as part of a display to close the convention. However, there is one copy of that year's poster that goes into the charity auction.
Every year?
And only one. It will feature the art of the convention. It says Megaplex with our number, our date, and our location on it. A lot of people want these posters, especially if you had a really good time at the con and you want an unusually unique souvenir. That's one of them. Those can be expensive because people do bid up for them. They like them a lot. But we want to let you know that will be available for viewing at some point during the
they'll
con.
be available sometime.
And we want to make sure people know that if you want something special, that might be a good way to make a charity donation, but at the same time, get a one-of-a-kind piece of memorabilia from the con.
And now, there's also one other unique thing that we auction off every year, and that is the ability to name our chairman's badge. Now, all of us, of course, we all get our badges. We all know how this works. But our chairman doesn't get his until opening ceremonies because you can bid at the charity auction to just name it whatever. Now, last year, I'm not repeating it, Pickles. Last year's badge. Last year's badge was interesting, but this one I think is even more interesting. So, without further ado, where is
Blitzen? Blitzen.
Mr. Blitzen is saying.
Blitz. Pounce, go bring him up here, Blitz. Everyone, the chairman of Megaplex, Blitzen.
Our beleaguered chairman.
No. Blitz, come up here.
Yeah, no,
front
you can't hide
and
back
center, right here in front of, don't walk off the edge, but, well, that might be entertaining. But,
that's what the harness is for.
Omni, what is Blitz's con badge name this year?
So, a funny thing happened to Blitzen's badge, actually, since last year. It's been a really long year, and unfortunately, it kind of got misplaced. And we're looking for, no,
get back here.
We're not done with you. It got misplaced, so we're kind of looking around for it. And it would be really helpful if I could just get like a clue of some sort.
Oh, a clue.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna go see what this is about. 1 second. Don't mind that.
You know what? How many people know that Blitzen has a Roo-Tor avatar? It's a Roo clue. It's a blue Roo clue. I wonder what the clue could be. Anybody have a guess?
So, does anybody have a clue around here? Oh, and of course, hey, you made it. Welcome to Booze Clues. So this year,
do I need to get you a great big upholstered chair?
I couldn't find a chair, but I do, of course, have my fancy schmancy notebook. And somewhere in one of these pockets.
Get it right.
Well, that is copyrighted.
Wait a minute. Let me see your notebook.
It's in my pocket here.
Wait a second.
But I'm missing one piece. Think about it.
This is interesting art.
There we are. Oh, we don't talk about it.
Well, Can we talk about that?
No, let's not talk about that one. Hey, so anyways.
They get better as you turn every page.
Gosh, guys. So, Booze Clues, you may find throughout the convention space each day a paw print that looks kind of like a lot like a very famous paw print. And if you, it'll have a QR code on it, and it'll direct you to a website. If you go to that, and it is a kind of like a stamp rally scavenger hunt, you would find some throughout the con space. You find all 8 every single day. Go to Con Ops, you get a sticker, and if you're one of the first 3 people each day, you'll get a special prize. And if you're the first person to get all of them for the weekend, a very, very special prize at closing ceremonies. So yeah, you'll see those throughout the con space. Something we don't want to, go into too far. But yeah, we do have a scavenger hunt this year, stamp rally. You'll see those paw prints throughout the space, and of course, but the chairman does still need a badge. So KP, could you hold this for me, my fancy schmancy notebook? Thank you.
Can I add to the drawing?
You may draw my fancy schmancy. The chairman does need a badge, but he needs an official badge. So, oh, this is perfect. So I have, of course, a little chairman badge that is going to be for him today, since we don't really know where his badge is. That's for you, thank you. But of course, we always want to make sure that you have an actual badge, but we couldn't find yours, so you just have a blank one with your badge number. Congratulations. So, yes. I also want to note that this blank badge costs $600. That was what was given to the charity for this badge last year, but we're very, very happy about it. And you'll see the finale of what this was about at closing ceremonies. So, what,
wait, here. I couldn't forget. So it's a picture of Blitzen, but I could not forget his nose ring.
Oh my gosh.
So everybody, there you go.
It's beautiful. Thank you, KP. And yes, I will be wearing this outfit for the rest of the day. Thank you. But without further ado, Mr. Blitzen, I know you have a million places to be. Get out. And I really think that's kind of just it for us.
Well, there was one other thing.
More thing? Always one more thing.
This is more a community thing. How many of you have noticed all the little standees? Or not little, the standees that we have out there? Yeah. Lots of you? Do you know what those standees are?
Con characters.
They're convention characters, but they're a little more than that. Every character represents an aspect of the fandom. I don't know if you realize, Bowie, the dog, actually only has one leg, who represents accessibility. Glamour is trans. Every single character represents a different part or a different aspect of the furry fandom, of our community.
Absolutely. We're, if you had come a few years ago for Be Anything, Do Anything year, that was when we introduced these characters. We want to make sure you guys feel represented here at the convention itself. Of course, you're already here, but we also see you, and you are important just like everybody else.
Yeah, it's important that you know, and take this to heart, we see you.
Absolutely.
We have
100%.
never forgotten you. We see you. If you see those characters around, figure out what each one of them represents. If you feel like taking a picture with one of those standees that represents you, please feel free, because we want you to know we see you.
Absolutely. Without going into too much detail, yes, we do see you, and at this point, we all need to be here for each other. Sometimes that's all we're gonna have. So make sure, if you see yourself out there, yeah, take it, you throw it on social media, hashtag Megaplex seems to be the hot one right now.
If you see me walking around just saying hi, I am actually just being friendly and saying hi and trying to let you know that the con is interested in your feedback, that we're interested in just talking to you, seeing how things are going. We want to make things good. Other than that,
you know what? I don't know, I'm kind of tired of talking about it.
Yeah, me too. So everybody, please have a fun weekend. Let the Saturday morning cartoons begin. Welcome to the House of Bounce. Go do things.
Yeah, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Unless you're going to stay for Meet the Guest of Honor, then sit your butt back down.
Yeah, if you are staying for our Guest of Honors, Box of Lies, feel free to stay here in the room. We'll be happening in just a few